Hey guys, how are ya? Hope you're doing well. In the past year or so, I've been trying to learn Flutter on my own time so I can create mobile application. I thought it will be useful or easy to find interest in it in the future and stuff. And while doing so, I've been able to come up with an idea for an app, and I think it's pretty unique. I tried to find something similar, I couldn't. So I've started working on it, and it's pretty much ready. As you can see here, this is the first screen when you see that when you get it installed, and that's the backend, which I will explain later. Mainly, the selling point for the app is different than any other service app. Like usually, the service app you offer your services and what you do, and someone can search for something and they find you, contact you. So this is minimize this time in a way, which is do this in reverse. What I mean by that is when someone needs something, they post a request, and the people who match this request, they get notification, and once they do so, they can open the app and contact each other and see if they. So they, it's a hustle. I know it's not really a hustle, but it saved a lot of time to reach out to people. So currently this is the first screen, and you can see the name of is Asas, which is Arabic word for the base or foundation. And as you can see, if you keep reading here, which is connect people, uh, and like powered by community, cooperation, and trust. So main thing I trust, which is like rating system or review system. So this is the onboarding screen, and you can see there is, so ignore the image and text, just like a you can see placeholder and stuff. And you get here to the first screen, which is registration. You can register here, and or you can sign in if you forget your password as well. It's like a full proof uh, signing stuff. Uh, and now let's create one by name Mar Bayan. And let's create which the city I'm living on. Let's say Lisbon for now, and add my email. Let's go with easy password for now. Excuse, it's a very fast app, but this is an emulator, which is takes a long time to do calculate stuff with lots of app working at the same time. But now when you register, you will get an email. As you can see, there's a verification method as well, which is will send you an email. As you can see here, I will get a notification email here. Uh, let's do the boot. Once you verified, it will ask you to set up the account. So you can choose your image, choose stuff, male, female, and you automatically get like your account. It automatically gets it from your name. So you, like my name is Ammar Bayan, for I have added it automatically do it, and you can see Ammar.bayan. There is a number here which is automatically generated because there is already an account named Ammar, as you can see here. Now if I refresh here, you will see it's created a new user with Ammar Bayan 7Y, which is automatic. So let's add a phone number, which is let's put in UK. I already added my phone number, so let's just add another random one. And for bio, it's hey. Let's say hey. Choose an image which you can take photo or choose from photo because later it will give me like a standard Android camera like this one, this green guy. As you can see, here's the first setup of the account. It's pretty much straightforward. It gives you like multiple steps, easy to do it and know how, and it's very simple. Now you have a short bio, so let's say I can write here I'm a web developer, I can help with this and that. Once do that, so it will ask me for my preference, which is what I can help with or where and where. So for example, I have here Lisbon because I live in Lisbon, and which what I can see here, you can get requests from for everyone or just males. I strict between males and females. because I don't want it to be a dating app. So men don't really just specify women, so it can't be a dating app. And here I can select my categories. Let's just say I'm developer, UI UX, for example, IT, whatever it is. I export it and hit done. Will update here and save and continue. Once do so, it will ask for notification of the permission that the app needs, and but I've already added those, so it automatically move me to here, which is the first screen of the app, and it's as you can see there's a tour and the request already some request demo request here. So if to explain what the tour is about, each button, what does each button do? Like here, there, this what is this card do, and each screen until you reach to the final stage of the tour, which is if you don't know, I still need some help, you can watch a video. And for now, let's go maybe later. As you can see, this is my preference. I can see the most close to me. So it's my internet, so it is loading and there's caching as well, so it's easy load for the future. If I went back and open it again, you will see it load a bit faster. So again, this is the emulator. It's so slow, not the application. The application is pretty fast. And here you can check all the other uh, from everyone if you need to, if you can help with something else or do something else. And there's a really nice filter here, Lisbon, for example, and you can select the categories. It automatically will give you the right one. That's the first screen, and then here you can create a new request. As I said, this application is reversed. You can create a request, and this request reach out to someone else that interested, which automatically by their preferences. So I have an app here as well, which is on my phone here. It's installed as well. So I'm gonna create a demo request like to match my reference in this application. So let's go 1, 2, 3 on my phone. Just and there's, as you can see, there's search limitation minimum. When you press it, it's give you that you need to have at least 10 character. It's and here at least 30 to explain this, but I'm just gonna do demo one now. uh, let's say here the category which we specify. Let's go software dev. What's cool about this, it's you can have like lots of category and it will be sorted in a really elegant way. I think I never seen this, but I come up with it and the UI design for it, and I think it's pretty cool. Like you can even search for anything here. It doesn't really have to be exactly the word because I have our keyword categorized, so it's easier to find something even like easily set up, which is easy to find whatever you need. And here you can select a region. I think I put in this one, and for 1 hour for now, and I can add an image. So here's the title here. Sorry, here's the title. What's type of offer for now? It's currently free, paid, gender, for example. As I said, I don't want to be like a dating app, so it just depends on the person gender. This, for example, for now, it's just a request, but you can imagine what this app can do. Like I can just change the word request to something else, and like tickets, for example, can create a new ticket. It could be like a system for companies to have ticket system in their own company for employee or clients and stuff, so they can post this and automatically get categorized to the right person as well. So it doesn't really have to be what's doing right now. What's cool as well is you can see here, you can select a region like Lisbon, and it will automatically give you a location, which is if it's very important to have a specific location on the map. Like for now, let's go here, and if you click confirm location, it will give you a really accurate location. As you can see, it bring this is what's more important, it's privacy, so it doesn't go so people don't know your exact location. You They know the general location, so it's privacy, security stuff. And as you can see, I posted a new request on my mobile, and I got notification, which is push notification as well. So even the app is closed, you can get this notification. And once you do so, you can open it and see there's a new request 123. Once I click it, I can go here, see it. So for as I said, it gives you the general location. If it's something specific, like I need a driver, for example, or furniture moving, so the person who do this stuff, delivery or whatever, they know the general location of your area, not your accurate location, just for privacy and security. And you can see this person profile, like for example, it's Muhammad at Ammar and other account. Hey, I'm a web developer. That's my name. I'm 5 star for because I did add some demo. And this person who already reviewed this guy, if they have active requests, for example, they have active requests right now, which is what we are looking for, and they're verified. If you click verification, you can see what they been able to verify. So there's multiple verification system they can do. And if you think this dude is a scam, you can. For now, there's a block, but it's not yet hooked up. But it's you can report. You can specify what type of report, and like let's just say spam or response. So that's it done. Let's say this one again. If you want to report it, the request itself, you can share it and report it as well. So if you want to share it to social media, for example, you can share it if you want, but because the app work by itself, so you don't really. But it's there. It's a good option, so you don't really repeat yourself again, and you can see here you're sending too many requests because there's a guard for everything you do here. So you can't really report and constantly report, so you don't cause any issue in the system or and not spam the system. And even here, when you create a new request, you can see there's a limitation for request. This could be limited like by if services or subscription, you can only pay and free you can have like five or so requests, but if you pay for a service you can have even more. But this is because the people helping each other, I've limited to five so people don't just keep sending requests for no reason. And here you can see my preference, the new request is got to here as well, and you can click on it again. And I forgot to mention, there is a messaging button. Once you review the guy and you decide, yeah, I can help him with this one, you automatically go to the chat, which is chat system. It's normal chat application system. I can say, hey, I can do that or this and submit. You can see the system message. It show you that it's sending. If there's error, it show you that there's an error, and on top of that, you can reply to this message as well, or you can edit it. But if you did any mistake, you can. It's really or delete it. So for now, it says, hey, I'm gonna reply over here, which I got push notification as well here, and the message. So it's a message system. Say, hey, just for now. And once done, so the status of the app will be changed to in progress as soon the chat started. So if I go to the request for now, you can see this in backend. So there is lots of thing going on in the backend for this project. As you can see, when I set my preference, it's on my preferences here. There is a notification setting here and users. For now, it's a help request, so we're gonna go to help request. Once you create a help request, it automatically will be here, and that's the last one that we created. And you can see the data and the type of workflow for now. So it's in progress because there's a two-way system now. It's been in the chat, and I can show you in the chat here. This is the offer. It created a new offer because the person who talked to this guy called an offerer, help offerer, let's say. So they create automatically help offers, and when the user doesn't really send, it it's as a pending state because the creator of this request didn't really talk to them. But once this conversation should start in a chat, like here in chat, it's there is a button here called conversation started, which know that both person that's been talk to each other and they send a message and automatically mark it as a conversation, which is really important. So when the request get closed, because there is a deadline for each request, when this deadline hit, it will close and force to review. You know, so it's important to review those requests so people keep pushing this review. Oh, sorry, so people keep reviewing each other and create a very powerful trust system with this. So for example, here, when creating a new request, you have as I said, it's limited, which is the main point, is to be limited. You can't really do more. Why? And that's because you have to review when you've done this request, so it will be more trust system. So when you got your profile here, there is a profile system. You can see there is a memory wall, which is you can share photos when you do when someone help you with something. You can share the photos of their work, or if it's like an activity with them, like you can share this activity, and you can see your own active request here and reviews. For now, there is no reviews, and there is no way to make people review each other except limiting the request and the help offer. So people have to review each other so they can uh, create new request. So which is, with this they're limited and they can definitely review now because they got the help. They if they need to post more, they have to review each other, which is the main selling point for this. So there's a chat system, as I mentioned, which is really great, that works like know that who created this message, the time and the place. You can say here the last one, the last send, it's a conversation because two people contacted each other, they send each other a message, and that's the help offer, which is got accepted. And now if I want to, let's say it hit the deadline, which you can either mark it as a completed. If you got your request when you created it, you can see here, that's my request. If I mark it as complete or done in my phone, it will say that it's marked as done. And once that's done, it will refresh here and it sends you a notification that this application is done. You can see please review, please leave a review. Once you go this, it will move you to the chat and ask you to review this person. Let's say for star and say not bad, for example, and submit review. While when do so, it will say thank you and we're waiting for the other person to review. And here I will get the same notification to review this person, which the same screen say thanks. Let's give him 3 stars here. Again, this is I'm trying to do my best to explain just a simple way. As you can see now, when I submit, it says complete. So when I go back to the main chat, it's here as marked as complete. And if you open it again, you can still access the chat, but you can't really send or talk to this person ever, as they completed the request. And when you open your profile again, you can see I've given him 3 stars, and it automatically calculates these stars and give you the average of your all reviews here. And once it's complete as well, it give you that it's been request update, and you can mark all as well notification as read. So this is the basic stuff that I can explain about this app. It's really cool. It's really good. And the main thing for now, as I said, it's currently request that people can send the request and give it to the right person as a notification why they can open it and see what's due. And above this, what's really cool about this app that when in its current stage that could be anything like what I'm thinking is like there is a company that needs something or education system that could use it in multiple different way, and it's only the only update you can need is just to change it from help request or currently here creating your request to create whatever it need, because it has more details and it doesn't really have it to be category. It could be something else, or like instead of gender could be individual or businesses to target individual by themselves or target businesses. Or and here you can see it's currently like a free page exchange stuff. It could be anything, and this could be also be useful for anything. And there is a deadline, there is something you can do, which is could be a system like uh, agile framework where user can submit what they have, and developers, for example, they can receive those requests and keep those separated, so a client can't see all the requests. So for example, you can disable this and or specify this for people just if they're individual or client, or if those just for people who are business. So it can be anything really, which is what's make this great, that they can do ticket system, they can do like messaging system even. Like as you can see, the messaging system is very very powerful. It's like WhatsApp app or something like that's good. You can see that they're sending, there's replying, editing message, and sending media as well. So it's pretty much complete. And that's the setting part that I haven't really explained, like this current setting. If you go to profile information, you can see all your information here. You can update, change your preference back again, and do whatever. And if you go to notification setting, there's also notification setting that's really powerful, which it's so specific and accurate that you can do whatever you need. Like chat messaging, you can disable and enable request update, system announcement. If I want to push notification through the app, like my own notification, like a new update or whatever, and you can specify the time and date. Like for example, you're at work, so you don't really need to have any request to push at you at work. So just Saturday or Sunday, even hours if you want to do those while even with work. So let's say you can specific time for those. So it's all week, but in between just 10 and 4, for example. So you can hit reset here and save. So this is very powerful and multi-language as well. So you can have a localized that like in JSON files, for example, here you can have, for now I have Arabic and English that I can do, uh, which is can be whatever language as well. There is a help center, so you know your privacy terms and any question you have. And if you have any issue as well, there is a contact support, which is another system here that works well. And you can see and submit your request. So for example here, let's say I have issue with the app needs more category, for example, and you can specify it as a bug, or could be like a feature you need, or a question or something else. You can see, can you add a new cat for whatever, for 1 2 3, for example, and you can send it, and this will go to the system automatically, and you can see feedback, for now it's called, and you can see your here, this one that we created. It gets you, if it's a bug, it give you what's the system specification that the user use, like their iPhone. For now, as you can see, it's emulator, so it give you like it's Google, it's the system operation release and their kernel, everything. And here you give you, they give you that the app version. So let's say there's a app version control that you can see, and they can send a screenshot as well. So if you go back to the ticket system here, you can see your ticket. So here, that's the ticket we created. If there is a screenshot, we'll show you the screenshot. And from here, the admin can respond. Like let's say, sure, we can do that. And it should automatically put our time and respond, but let's do that really quick here. And once this done, it should be also when there is a message from the admin, it will automatically call as a resolved or reviewed. It depends on the set. You can manually do that. So once this done, you can go back again to see the ticket. This doesn't really refresh automatically because it's a ticket system. It's better not to stress out the server. So uh, did I have just a second? So there is a caching as well. So it take a few seconds to update sometimes, because not stressing the system again, because it's my own server. For a bigger server, they can reduce the caching, so it doesn't really take that long. for example. For now, it's like 20 second. Yeah, that's it. As you can see, this been resolved. The admin respond, and it's marked as resolved here as well. So it's a full proof plan. With this, that's the what is it? Yeah, that's the ticket system. And there's an app setting as well. Like if you have issue with permission, you can check your permission from here. And there's clean cache if there's any issue with cache, and you can log out and you can see the app version. There's much like I was thinking as well with accessibility, with, like if something needed to be done or not, you know. So this could be a feature in the future. And I forgot that if you need a review and you can't keep up, like let's say you're talking to 100 people and you can't keep up with stuff that you need to review, you can see those here. Like help offers, you can see those here. Here, my request, you can see those here. And once you're done and this shot pretty much done, you can swipe it left and right as well to archive it, which will be appear here, which is it's just pretty much that's done. I don't want to see it again. And that's pretty much the app. The other thing I can show you, which is what data it can be collected, that it's really could be helpful for development, for feedback, for anything. As you can see, when someone sends a feedback, you can see their uh, session and their device they're using. So let's say checklist for stuff like verification and stuff and feedback. This is I use feed preference, sorry, which is the stuff that users specify for their category, and the setting that we see in the notification setting. And the device, we collect this data. It's just basic data just to collect what user use, so it will be easy to give if it's Android and know if there's any issue, as well as the last active time on this device. So it just can be for security reason, and that they push token code as well, so we can push to, this what we said about with that push notification, so we know that the user and the notification they can have. So as I said, there's a memory wall that they can post an image when they are doing a review, but it's not hooked yet. And even if you want that more complicated, you can add ID verification as well if it's like a closed system just for campaign and client. There is a review here. You can see the review and the time of the review. And here you can see as well the help offers, all the request, and the user session as well, which is the last session, the device they use, and everything you need, pretty much you need. So this could be helpful for like live chat, so user can know if this user now active or not, but I didn't really want to do that, so that's why it's there, but I haven't really hooked it up. So user can see each other when they're live and now, because it's not Facebook pretty much. And that's the app. And what's the last thing I want to show, which is the version control. So as you can as I mentioned, there is an intro video URL which they can update it, but you don't really have to push an update to the app to do so. And you can version control, like let's add this to 8, let's pump it up to 8. And once this get updated, and the next time the user sign out, I didn't really need to force it. So just when the user, let's say the user now closed the app and reopen it, because I'm running it currently, so I will have to refresh it. But mainly when the user closes the app and reopen it, and it can be like constantly checking if there's an update, but it will just stress out for no reason. So any update can be like close the app and reopen it, and will here you can see now let's update required, which you need to go to App Store and update, which is the main part. So the user can't really access it anymore until they did do this update. So yeah, if we go back here to the current version and refresh again, what's also cool about this, it's been themed, so the colors doesn't really have to be those colors, the logo doesn't really have to be this logo. But I was thinking, I'm not sure, like because I don't really know advertisement, that's why I'm posting it here on LinkedIn and other platforms that I know. But mainly because I'm not sure of how can I advertise for it, or if I want to sell it here, or like make it out myself and put it on my own server and uh, add it here, but I have any idea on how to do so or how to advertise for it. So I thought what can be help, and this app is running on different country because it's originally set in Syria, but I was want to help people in Syria because they don't really have a way for communication that's good, and they don't really have a way to know if this person are legit or not, which is it's gonna be published soon as well. But here I can do the same, but I'm not sure how people will take it or use it, so it's really kind of hard. That's why I'm looking maybe for have someone that could be interested in different way in this app, like as I can say, like could be university colleges, companies that they want a ticket system, or pretty much I think it can be anything, this app, which is what's make it great. As well as I said, this can be easily changed, the color here scheme. Sorry, what I was saying is it's a themed, so it's easy to change whatever color you need, like Ah, let's choose a good color here. So I like a bit purple here. So let's do light purple, for example. Sorry, I'm taking a bit of my time. So I want to have a good color. And for this accent color, which is some areas, you can have it a bit lighter. And this one as well. It's just as easy as this. And you can just refresh. You can change the dark or whatever color here as well. With this, sorry, I forgot to save. Once this is done, as you can see, it's automatically changed. Let's go to better screen here. It's automatically good for everything really. So it's basically light color and dark color, which this is the dark color. Let's see it much bigger here. You can see this is the dark color here, which is really great. It works really nice with this purple or whatever pink is this. But yeah, that's in general. It's easy to do this and it will always work. And if you know your colors, so as I said, I can give this sell this as is in its current state, and there's a backend already can be done. I can host it. I have a good server, but if it's a small app, not like widely, I can also host this app myself. And yeah, if anyone have any ideas and they can help me with how can I advertise or sell it, or is it really useful to do uh, like I don't really need to do it and not get a good uh, from it, anything good from it, or if I can even here you can add like ads here, like in this screen you can have some ads, for example, or I don't wanna do like too much ads on it, so I don't want it to be a platform that have ads, so it's more like selling a idea for more for big company that could be useful for them. So if you know anyone interested or anyone that could be helpful for our like the whole system is good. It go like it's been in the work for like 7 to 8 months, and I've been meticulously going through those to make this sure this could work in the best way possible with pretty good guards and this rules and set of rules and set of everything that could looks really good. As you can see, it's a really nice application that could be versatile for anything. The only limitation is yeah, the user imagination. You can do it for everything really. As you can see, it's currently the just request system. It could be any system with push notification stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you have anyone you can share with that could be useful for them, or I can sell it to them, or can give them some rights only if they need it. So it depends if they need the whole code, I can provide that. If they need just part of it, or if it's could be something interesting that I hosted myself as well and work on this. If anyone interested, just let me know and share it and let other that this exists or and they can benefit from it in some way. And thank you again for taking your time and seeing it. Appreciate it. Bye.